All right, guys, welcome back. My name is Tumitadi. Welcome to my world of programming. So, according to our agenda, what part is it? We are done with part two. Oh, this is good. But this was a live demo on iOS, and we're gonna continue with that. So, let me do this, and it's gonna be part three because this is very interesting. So, we're done with part two. Please go and watch part one and part two. This is very important. This video won't make sense if you're not watching the previous part. Again, if this is the first time, please take a look at this YouTube channel. You're gonna find it very helpful. And watch all the videos I'm uploading on this YouTube channel, right? There you're not interrupted and you're focused for you to understand what I'm all about for mentoring and teaching purposes, right? So let me pick up where I left off. I'm not gonna do a recap, I'm gonna continue. So we said either way, if what comes back as a version update, if it's true, it's going to check the version internal, of which this is the guy, is the internal version of the app that you have in your hand matches the one that's newly released. If it matches, no, all is good. That means you're using the most recent version of the app, right? That's gonna continue to start up. Alternatively, if there's a new one but it's not meant to be public, then no, you're not meant to know about it. That means I can work locally fixing some bugs, because I have a couple of bugs already. You can see that I still need to do some work here, right? That the new version will be 2.2.10, and I want to simulate that on this part of the video. So let's go there. Let's go back to the browser. I'm gonna add a new one. Check this. So I'm using MVC. It's gonna take data, it's going to a database. Then inside the database is going to sleep. When I launch the mobile app, it's going to send a request to the web API. Web API is going to say, database, somebody needs this information. Can you please give me information? If not, it's fine. I'll tell them back if you have information or not. That's how it works. It's a fully integrated system, right? So firstly, if I do V, you see, it knows that, listen, remember to use underscore. So I'm going to say 2_2_10. That's very important. What is the platform? It's iOS. I'm not going to check this to make it public. I'm not going to do that. And then I want to do what? I want to say, this is a sample version update feature. I want you to realize what I'm writing here, right? By Dumi Tladi for my fans out there, right? So I'm just simulating, right? I'm gonna hit save. I want you to pay attention to what is happening. Please pay attention. There we go. What is the current version right now on Apple Store for iOS? So let's go to App Store. The current version is 2.2.9. That means I'm busy working on the new version that fixes the bugs, that makes the changes, that increases the performance. That's why we're creating new versions of the app, right? So now you know that it's there, but it's not meant to be public. And then I'm going to restart the app, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove it from memory, close it, relaunch the app. I want you to check what happens when I click continue button. Again, for you to understand what I'm talking about, I need you to go back to part one and part two for you to understand this part, right? As soon as I click there, it's going to send a request right now to Web API. Web API is going to ask a database, listen, somebody wants to know, is there a new version for iOS? If there is, please tell me what version is it. And then I'm going to do something about it. Oh, well, they will do something about it. So give it a couple of seconds. Come on. Remember, I'm streaming music, the one that's playing behind the scenes. So that's why the connectivity right now is slow. There we go. Do you see what happened? What happened is this. It came back and say, is it public? No, it's not public. It's not going to even get inside. It's going to continue with the process, and which is what? Startup. Then let me show you where the real kick is. So I need to make a small change because I'm running this thing right now locally. I'm gonna stop this guy, which is the web application. I'm going to MVC and I'm gonna make a small change. There's a reason why. So let's go to startup version updates. I need to make a small change. I want you to see what I'm doing. Wait, I need to check something here. Oh, okay. I'm glad. Okay, so now I need to make sure that it doesn't send push notifications. There we go. So I need to just wait. Send push notifications. Do not send it there. Okay, because I do this when I test. Please do not send push notification. Okay, that's critical. Another thing here, do not send push notification for aiding. It's very important. Do not. Then I need to rerun it. All right, so I just made a small change because I don't want to send push notifications, and I'll make a video again that when I do something, how do you get the push notifications? I can show you all of that. Listen, it was fun building this system and I've grown to be a good damn developer. All right, well, I don't care about this version. There we go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit refresh and I want you to pay attention. A couple of seconds. There we go. So I'm gonna, let's say, okay, now I'm ready for you guys to see the new version where I made some changes, you know, I fixed the bugs and I've improved the performance, you know, there and there. I'm going back here and I'm gonna say, listen, this is now ready for public. Edit, check this guy, hit save. When I do that, normally in production, it will notify those that are using iOS that listen, there's a new version, you know, and you should check it out. Right, so this is what happens. Then let me go back to this guy. Oh no, man, I don't need this guy. Okay, so let me relaunch. Are you still with me? Don't get lost now. Come on. Let me remove this from the memory. Let me launch it. And you're about to see the magic. And I'm also going to do this for Android. I want you to pay attention. I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing, but for Android. So let's go. And I need to explain something I did on the MVC. But first, as soon as I click continue, check what happens after that. It's going to check, hey, is there a new version? Yes. Is it public? Yes. Does it match what I have? No. Okay, go and update. Check. Oh, come on. Connectivity, like I said, there are people that are streaming. I don't know what they're watching, so they're interrupting my connectivity. So it did not make a successful 100% connectivity in check. Don't worry about that. I'm still going to cover this, by the way. It's a critical part of the system. Boom. There we go. What it tells you is that app update available. And then it says, dear Jonas, new update is available. Kindly click on Apple App Store icon below to update your app. And it says, what is the current version? Version 2.2.10. What are the release notes? This is a sample version update feature by Dumitadi for my fans out there. When did I add this? Sunday, 17 September 2023. 12 minutes after 9 p.m., which is 5 minutes ago. So your responsibility is to click this guy and it will take care of it. There we go. And then it's opening iTunes, because remember I'm running on a simulator, but it works. So what is the purpose? This will be the new version. I'm asking the users, listen, there might be a critical bug that needs you to have the most recent update of the app. It's very important. You don't understand how critical this thing is. I have decided to go this route because sometimes users are lazy to update the apps. I know them. But here it's a way to ensure that you always gonna have the most stable and latest update of the app.